What is going on, everybody? It is RangerMarcus or Marcus Rarement, and this weekend we are going to be road cruising, looking for Simus, just as we have been doing for the last couple of weeks, but we have a really good shot this weekend. Reason why it's a pretty good weekend is because we are actually heading up to Georgia right now. I'm about 2 hours into my 4.5-hour drive to Georgia. And we also have a special guest that is going to be with us tomorrow while road cruising for Simus. Other possible targets that we could see are coral snakes, eastern diamondback rattlesnakes, and pine snakes. Before we get into this video, we found some stuff earlier this week while hiking and road cruising and while at work. So let's go check those out. Okay, so first snake of the day, we got a rough green snake. Almost stepped on him, got him right there. Pretty good looking individual. The nice yellow coloration there. We're gonna get some pictures. It's got something going on with the neck there. I don't know if you can really see that. About a medium size. Good for a snake of the day though. All right, Jake is releasing the rough green snake.
So within 5 minutes of getting on the road, I see this. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It kind of resembles a Simus, but it also resembles like a gray rat snake. Whatever it is, it's dead. It's been run over. But I don't know. It doesn't really give me Southern Hognose vibes. I don't know. Maybe it is though. Even if it is, snakes are possibly moving this morning. So don't know how I saw this guy, but second dead snake of the day is a dusky pygmy rattlesnake. Also was probably hit today. Extremely small. You can see how small that is. Very small snake. But I'm gonna move this guy off and keep looking.
We got a snake up here. It is moving. My guess is it's gonna be a pygmy rattlesnake.
Is that an eastern hog? Eastern hog snake. Okay, that is cool. It is not a southern hog snake as we were looking for before, but we got a eastern hog. Also, incredibly small. But you can tell this is an eastern hog snake, mostly by that coloration right on the back there. And they have a little bit different patterning, as you can see. I'll put a Simus picture right here just to show the difference. But yeah, this is an eastern hognose snake. I've encountered 4 or 5 of these guys. I think 5 so far in my lifetime. And this is the first hatchling, first baby. And it's got some cool coloration. I'm gonna get some pretty cool pictures of this guy, but he's given that hood there. He's given a very good defensive posture there. Usually when this kind of thing happens, he starts to play dead. So hopefully that doesn't happen because yeah, he's looking like he might play dead for me at some point. But this is very cool, eastern hognose. So I finally got this guy to calm down a little bit for me. And he's not playing dead. This is pretty freaking cool. Eastern hognose snake. But yeah, like I said, very small snake. It's very hard to see such a small snake in the road. But I've gotten pretty good at road cruising lately. Well, first live snake of the day. Let's go find a southern hognose snake next.
All right, guys, so we just got that one eastern hognose today. I was out here for about 2.5 to 3 hours, and that was the only snake we got. But we are gonna get out later this week and do the exact same thing. Look for southern hognose snakes. I will see you then.
Yeah, I mean, these two ponds are weird just because, I mean, how...
All right, I'm gonna get back to my Drake album and the drive over to Georgia. Also, before we start today's video, like the video and subscribe to the channel, and comment what is your go-to road cruising music. Next time you see me, it will be tomorrow morning. I'll see you right now. All right, so we are on the road this morning looking for some Simus. Noah should meet us in a couple hours, and we'll be cruising with him, and hopefully we can find something cool today.
There's a guy sticking out of his hole.
So here's a look at our first snake of the day. I can't show you the entire thing because it did get hit earlier today, but this is a huge timber rattlesnake. One of the biggest ones I've ever seen, probably the biggest one I've ever seen, with some really cool chevrons and this awesome dorsal pattern here. Still looking for that first Simus. It's early afternoon now, but the sun's coming out. Hopefully we can find one.
I for Eastern King too.
First snake of the day, got an Eastern King. That's my second one ever.
That is so absurd.
And apparently to know, this is the rarest snake that we could find.
Yeah, and that is literally, I mean, by every measure, that is the rarest species of snake here, other than like a mud snake or something. Like the rarest terrestrial snake species in this area. I've seen 2 ever. And
all right, so here's the last look at the Eastern King. It has gone into a poop ball mode, like our rubber boas back in California and Oregon. But a good first live snake of the day. Hopefully we can find some more snakes. Pretty cool. Also, as you guys know, I love the aberrant bands, and this guy has plenty of them. Another cool feature about this Eastern King snake. All right, here is the not so much of a release video of the king snake. And he's just gonna ball there. All right, so we got our first Simus here. All of these guys actually cruised it, but it's our first Simus and my lifer actually, if I count this one. Don't know if I'll count it. Another dead snake on the day. We got a rough green snake. Still looking for the Simus though. Bro. So we spotted this guy on the side of the road. That's his burrow up there. Nice gopher tortoise, second one of the day. All right, guys, so that is gonna do it for us today. So we got to spend the day with Noah Fields, just cruising for Simus. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see any that were our own. We only pulled up on some other herpers that had seen a Simus. So I'm not gonna count that as my lifer, but we did find an Eastern King snake and a dead timber rattlesnake. So we did see some things today. Did see a Simus, so we know that they were moving, but it was kind of interesting. The weather just was not cooperating with us today. But tomorrow I'm gonna get out on the same roads and keep cruising for Simus, and hopefully we can find one. No, I don't think will be joining me tomorrow. I think he'll be hiking, but hopefully we can find one while cruising tomorrow. All right, guys, it is the next morning and we are back out to cruising. Hopefully we have a little better luck as we find my actual lifer Southern Hognose Snake. So let's just get straight to it. We got about 4 hours to cruise here, and then I'm going back to Florida today. I'll see you guys if we see a snake. I've done it. I have done it. Oh my gosh. I have done it. The Southern Hognose Snake. Oh my goodness, dude. Finally. I've been cruising for like 2 hours now. Oh man, I'm so excited for this guy. If you guys remember, the pygmy shorthorn lizard from Oregon was my favorite find last year. And so far this year, the rainbow snake I think was the biggest thing that I found this year. Right, me and the other guys I was with have found this year. But this is up there. Oh man, it's so easy to see. It's so easy to see on this road. But that is a Southern Hognose Snake. It's an adult, huffing up there. So you guys have seen a lot of Eastern Hognose Snakes on my channel. Probably somewhere around 10. This is a Southern Hognose Snake, and it is my lifer. Oh man, this is so cool. So I'm not exactly sure where he came down, but you can see right there his tracks. A little bit hard to tell. Oh man, look at that guy. Oh, so freaking cool. I'm gonna get lots of pictures of this guy because I've tried very hard to find one of these. I tried 6 times in Florida, and now this is my 2nd time this year. And this is like my 4th or 5th time in Georgia. Finally got one, man. What a good feeling. So he's doing one of his defensive things where he does like this fake strike thing, but he hisses.
A little bit different than eastern hognoses. Their hood right there doesn't hood up all the way. But when they breed like this, their entire body gets a lot bigger. But as you can see, I mean, this guy is very small.
You're working with the salamanders.
So some other cruisers came by. For one of them, it was a lifer, just like it was for me. The other guy had seen plenty of Southern Hognose snakes, so he's probably been out to this area before, or he's been to some other area to find some Southern Hognose snakes. But it was a lifer for me and a lifer for one of the other guys. They were really nice. They got some really cool pictures. But I'm gonna get some more pictures and videos of this guy, and then we're gonna let this guy go. All right, so I got finished with my pictures and just letting this guy go now. So his next challenge is he has to get up this embankment somehow. Let's see how he gets up there. Yeah, he's got it.
We were not. I don't really need a camera shot with that. I would really just like a photo with it.
All right, so these guys just cruised up on a neonate eastern diamondback rattlesnake. This is number 23 on the year. Probably the smallest one I've ever seen. I remember seeing 2 other neonates this year, but this one's very small. It's got some pretty cool yellow coloration there. It's probably my last snake of the weekend as well. Good way to end it.
All right, guys, that is going to do it for me here in Georgia. We got to road cruise for the Southern Hognose Snake, and we were finally successful. We found one Southern Hognose Snake as well as one that was found by another group. We also found an Eastern Diamondback Rattlesnake, which is also found by another group, but I'll count it, number 23 for the year. We also found an Eastern King Snake, and then earlier in this video, we found a rough green snake and an Eastern Hognose Snake. Super glad that I was able to herp and road cruise with Noah, as well as a bunch of other cool people that I got to meet. So I'll link all of their Instagrams in the bio. And also go check out Noah's video on his YouTube channel. But I will continue to look for Southern Hognose snakes back in Florida while I'll be. But if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Peace.